So this is the second part of the demo, which is some of the features of the Fantom. Playing it through my Roland amp, which is also for sale in a different listing. It's going to be put on eBay and Gumtree and Pre-Loved and a few other places, Facebook. So yeah, listed in a few places, both items. And selling the gear, just coming to the end of gigging days really, and selling gear off. So a few items for sale. Could spend ages going through all the features of the keyboard, but I'm just going to run through some of the features that I like. Some of the settings that I've programmed in over the years. It's got some very handy keys at the bottom for presets here, so you can see there. You've got different banks that you can jump between. So you can have up to 8 banks. So these control the banks here. And you've got a jump key, so you press jump and the key number and it shifts to a different bank there. So you've got 64 sounds that you can hit pretty much at the touch of one button. Well, bank of 8 in one go, hit jump and switch to another bank. Well, there's a completely blank bank. Blank bank. So yeah, so that's quite a nifty feature if you're sort of gigging with them. Just put this on pause for a second. There we go, just coming back to banks. So this is in preset mode. There's preset and performance mode. So performance mode, you can start layering, splitting the keyboard. I'll just come in here because this has got more presets in there for different banks of sound. So you can do it one-handed as well. You can hit jump and the bank. So that's quite nifty, and then you've got 8 sounds then that you can select from. In performance mode, I'm jumping back and forward here now. So on here it tells you various different things, tells you if octaves changed, if you've transposed the key, whether multi-effects, chorus, reverbs are on. There's a song and arpeggiator bank in there. Tempo settings, which you can adjust via these rotary knobs here, and we've got push buttons here for real-time control as well. And you see you've got transport keys there. Tells you the library you're in, patch number, sound. Let's try and zoom in on that a bit. There we are, better focus. So this tells you which tones you're using. There's 4 different tone sets. It's got a D-beam controller there, and it shows when that's being used and how much you're controlling through there. Some more information, multi-effects that's going through, so there's no effect on that one, and the various different reverbs and choruses you can select. Real-time controls, what they're assigned to. So you can get some really cool effects. I'll show you with that in a minute. So you've got things like cut-off and resonance, and you've got attack release times, shift octave up down, mono poly, mono poly, synth. So yeah, so a lot of information in there. Just let me pause this a second. So if we go back to this is performance window, which is pretty much the same. It's a bit more detail. You can have up to 3 stacked multi-effects on here for different splits. And it shows you the keyboard there, and it gives you an idea of where the split is on here. And then as you're playing, the key highlights, so you can see when you come in to the end of a split point. So that's quite a handy feature. If you're not sure, you get towards the end of the split point, you don't want to go off it. So quite useful. Pause again. So I've put this on tripod so you can get, I can sort of play you through a few things. I'll show you the screen at some points maybe. But you've got standard preset sounds as with any synth. So you've got your pianos. String sounds, some nice strings in here. nice punchy brass. I don't know if that's too loud for the video, I'll have to check in a minute. I'm going to turn it down a bit, just in case. And a bit more. So some really nice brass sounds, good organ sounds in there. Push button for rotary control. And there's different types of rotary effects on there. So you've got all the standard gear in there. Some of the ones that I've programmed in that I like. Let's have a quick look through here. No, that's all pretty standard. This one's a bit of a... It's a standard one that I tweaked for I'll go back to this bank here because these are, so this is a programmed descending sound that I put in, and using the foot switch to put it on hold, but no hands. Anyway, you get the idea. That's really cool. I'm just watching the time, make sure it didn't go over 10 minutes. Another one, which is a similar thing that's programmed up. Lovely bottom end there. Sound engineers love that one. Not. Another great analog sound, and I've got this so we can control the resonance and cut off from here, so we can dial it up. And the resonance as well. So we could get some really great sound from this. There's another one with a really good. So again, some great sounds, and we're coming up to 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop there.